4 Do's and don'ts of using psychology to your advantage in the workplace. Learn how to use fundamental human psychology at work while maintaining your principles and ethics. "I don't want to play games" is a typical expression used by hopeful individuals all over the world who are trying to entice the object of their dreams into a serious relationship. Most people are averse to the term manipulation, thinking that anyone who does it has only bad motives. Being a kiss-up at work is frowned upon as phony. Past supervisors have even said to me, "Oh, so you're the brown-noser. We adore brown-nosers." Needless to say, the backhandedness of the remark didn't sit well with me. At work, it appears straightforward: perform your job well, be somewhat well-mannered, and you'll be alright. Respect your employer, coworkers, and clients, and you'll be okay. But what if you want anything more than fine or fully set? A rudimentary grasp of peer psychology comes in helpful here. As the brand strategist at a boutique agency, I have client-facing and managerial duties. I frequently deal with the company's CEO and am aware that I always represent her. Knowing how she, our clients, and my coworkers think in general is critical to my professional success. Here are my Do's and don'ts for leveraging company culture and human psychology to advance your career. Don't be someone you're not. I was dubbed a kiss-up because I enjoy working hard, am polite to everyone until they give me a solid reason not to be, and am highly driven by praise. To be honest, I despise the phrase and its more colorful connotations. It discredits those who sincerely enjoy their careers. Being too cool for school is no longer cool, we're grown-ups. Don't be scared to show it if you're like me. Paradoxically, if you believe that playing thrilled to get the task done is unneeded, don't be real, and seriously consider my following advice if you find yourself surrounded by happy-go-lucky coworkers who make your hair stand up. Do choose a workplace culture that matches you. Work somewhere where you enjoy. There's nothing wrong with choosing to be serious all of the time, unless your corporate culture values bubbliness. Then you're probably at the wrong position. During interviews, pay attention to culture. In 2022, you will be interviewing the business as often as they will be interviewing you. Inquire about what is expected of you in terms of attitude, attire, and manner. We spend a large portion of our life at work in typical professions with 40-hour weeks. Being true to yourself enhances the likelihood that you will be happy in life and able to advance your work easily. Don't use negative manipulation to get ahead. Putting others down is the worst way to advance. Either the truth will be out, making you seem horrible, you will feel terrible, or you will receive your just desserts in kind. Do notice who is who. Everyone is different: the quiet hard worker, the money-motivated one, the praise junkie, the one who gets right to the point. When offered criticism, one coworker may like being mocked, but the other may want an ego sandwich: compliment, criticism, compliment. It is critical to understand who is on your team. Figure out what makes your superiors, equals, or individuals you manage tick and utilize it to your advantage. Don't speak your mind to the wrong people. At work, there will always be something you wish was different. Perhaps you see how a department might be improved or find it difficult to deal with a specific person. While discussing it on the sidelines with a coworker you believe you can trust, you can't. Speaking with the department head or unpleasant coworker directly is always the preferable option. If you have a brilliant idea, discuss it with someone in authority who can approve it or assist you in carrying it through. Don't be concerned with who gets the credit. Making your manager appear good in front of their supervisor makes you look good in front of them. It's basic math: having a happy manager implies you're happy. Be the larger person if your tough coworker becomes more bothersome. Note, this advice excludes abuse of any kind. What they're doing will eventually become obvious to more people than just you, and you may be glad that you didn't fall into their sticky traps or do things you regret in an attempt to retaliate or make yourself feel better. Patience, particularly in the job, triumphs. Do give compliments. Give yourself and others compliments. Every positive praise I receive is saved in a private Slack channel for me to read if I ever need a pep talk. If you work somewhere that allows for in-person communication, make a note of what your manager said regarding your project. This positive feedback loop is a never-ending gift to yourself. Don't forget to add to other people's compliment loops as well. Don't be afraid to use patterns in your favor. Consider Ted Lasso's advice: If your employer liked the handmade biscuits you send every day, keep them coming. Is your employer opposed to the color red? Wear nothing red. Does someone you manage work harder if you give them a large amount of work all at once rather than distributing it throughout the week? It's a work dump. Is the same level of work more impressive to a customer if presented on a Zoom call? Set up a Zoom meeting. If you openly applaud a coworker in team meetings, does the colleague rave about you to the boss? It's past time to seek for something to truly commend more frequently. When done with genuine intentions, doing things that you discover work effectively for people is neither phony or manipulative. Note, if you ever pause or doubt an action morally, you should not perform it. For example, if you question wearing a different color other than red because you believe you only look nice in red, that is not a moral concern. Do practice. This counsel is superficial for a reason. Every workplace and every individual is unique. It takes practice and is unique to each person you meet. There will be ups and downs, just as in any healthy marriage. If you inadvertently violate a don't, it does not imply that you are a horrible person. We are still human even when we strive to change things in our favor. Others may have as much power as we do. It is difficult to foresee every event. Furthermore, perhaps the folks with whom you disagree at work read this essay as well.